Yo, what's up? It's your boy Gabe. Checking in, and I'm outside, baby. It's nice, and I'm feeling good. So, what I want to tell you guys is, on Mondays I'm gonna start something new. I want to give you a peek inside of my life. So it's gonna be my journey. The series is gonna be just my multiple sclerosis journey. Now, what I mean by that, there's some people, and no shade towards anybody, but there's some people that, I'm looking and I'm seeing nothing but people just talking and giving their story, which is great. It's informative. But I want to take it a step further, and I want to give you a glimpse inside of my life so you can see me do things, so you can connect and you can know that, hey, look, this guy is really like struggling too, because I do. That was one of my how do I put it? That was one of my struggles when I would see people. Is all you see is the good, like you see like a Jack LaLanne or a Terry Walls, and you see the final product, but you don't see the in between and how they struggled. So, I just want to let you guys in and know what I deal with on a day-to-day basis. So what I want to do is I want to just rewind for those who don't know and tell you about my story. So this happened back in 2011, my multiple sclerosis journey, right? But prior to that, I'm totally traditional. I'm traditional all the way. I go to the doctor, I'm getting vaccines, everything. So I was waking up gasping for air and I couldn't breathe, and I was like, oh my God, what's going on with me? And I'm waking up and I'm in a fog, I'm heavy fatigue. During the day, I would just sit in the chair and I would fall asleep. So I went to the doctor, and the doctor said, well, we need to test you for sleep apnea, okay? So I did all the tests. I did the sleep study, they plugged me up several places. They said, hey, you have sleep apnea. So they gave me a CPAP machine, and it's like a gas mask that goes over your face, pumps oxygen into your body. That's supposed to help me breathe and wake up refreshed and get REM sleep. Wrong, it didn't. So then they put me on Vyvanse and Adderall 2 separate times, which is ADD medication. That didn't work either. So then they were like, hey, we're all out of suggestions. We don't know what to do for you. Have a great day, sir. See you later. I said, well, fuck you. Thank you very much. So the wife at the time, she says, hey, what about a doctor, a chiropractor? I said, oh, I don't know, man. I've never been to a chiropractor, but I was tired of being tired. So I said, okay, let me go. So I went, and Dr. Eric Shoemake, chiropractor in Denver, Colorado, shout out to you, man. Went to him, and he says, hey, man, your problem, took x-rays, and he says, hey, your problem is you have forward head posture. You have a reverse curve in your neck. I can help you. I said, all right, man, I've tried everything else. I'll give you a shot. He did adjustments. 3 months later of getting adjusted and doing my home workouts, my sleep apnea was gone. So I'm like, yes. So that opened my mind a little bit to the rabbit hole. I'm like, well, there's another way other than the medical model. So I started going down the rabbit hole. Then shortly after I fixed my sleep apnea, my daughter's born. We're walking, the wife and I walk these trails. Towards the end of my walk, I started walking with the limp. The limp gets progressively worse over time, to the point where I couldn't even walk. I had no strength in my left hand. I had blurred vision in my left eye, and I'm still heavily drinking at the time, right? So my wife's like, you gotta stop drinking. I'm like a typical guy, that shit'll go away. I'm still drinking. Come on, hey, you're limping. Nah, that's all right, pass me that drink. Finally, I go to the ER. The doctor, they did an MRI. The doctor says, you have lesions all in your brain, sir. And the limp and the paralysis you're experiencing on the left side is going to eventually move to the right. Same with the blurred vision. You'll catch pneumonia or something like that, eventually end up in a wheelchair and die. No bedside etiquette whatsoever. I said, well, I felt like punching him in the fucking face. That's what I felt like doing. But I didn't. So I said, okay, brush the shoulders off. And that's why I went back to the chiropractor, because the medical model failed me. So I went back to him. I said, hey man, this is what happened, dude. What can be done? How can you help me? That started my journey. Then he says, okay, what you have to do is cut out grain and sugar. Go on a no grain, no sugar diet. So that's what I did. I eliminated grain. I did no grain, no sugar. I took some vitamins. He suggested taking some vitamins. Hey, listen, those of you, it's a supplement. I understand that once you're doing what you're supposed to do, supplements have no value. I get it, because you're getting your supplements from diet. So don't crucify me. What I'm saying is that supplements are good for people who aren't there yet, who are trying to be there, and that's why they're called supplements, because they're supplementing what you're not getting because you're not fully raw or fully doing a specific diet. So don't kill me. You know who I'm talking to. I'm looking right at you. I'm looking right at you. All right. So he put me on supplements. I did like 2 weeks of adjustments. He did, like, this man is awesome. He did different adjustments on me, working on my back, my neck, put me on machines. I did 2 a days. I went in the morning, an hour in the morning, an hour in the evening for 2 weeks. This is what this man did. A month later, I lost the weight. I was 230. I'm down to 185 now. Lost the weight. I couldn't even work out. And I'm where you're at. So this is what started everything. Now, I found my purpose. You know, I used to say, why me? Why me? Like some of you, like, why me? Out of all the people, this guy's over here doing that dirt. This guy's a piece of shit. But you picked me. Why? There's a greater purpose for your life. You have to know that. You can help other people with your story. You can help yourself. Which leads me to my next point. Wednesday, on What's New Wednesday, I have something special for you. I've started something today. And if you follow me on Instagram, you know what I'm talking about. But this is another phase in my healing journey. I'm not going to give up, guys, and neither are you. I'm not going to give up. I'm going to try something. We experiment all the time. Some of us, I know I have, doctors have given me different medication. Try this. And like I told you, everybody's different. So how do you know this is going to work for me? Just because it worked for Joe Blow over here, how do you know it's going to work for me? On a cellular level, let's break me down. And yeah, this ingredient might not harm me, but if you do a test and do a blood test or something like that, you might see that, hey, look, this side effect that people are getting, Gabe is prone to that, so let's not give him the medication. Do your due diligence, test me to see if it's going to work out for me, but you don't. You just give it to me, and then if it doesn't work out for me, or if I get, cancer or paralysis or whatever, blurred vision, farting with the oily base, I don't know. Oh, my bad. Let's try this. Let's try a Baggio. Let's try a Tesabric. Let's experiment with food. That's what I'm doing. I give you a trick. I gave you a little insight. All right? But I love you guys. Stay motivated. That's just my backstory. So now you're going to see glimpses of my life. Okay? Ask me questions. Comment below. I appreciate everything. Subscribe to the channel. All that good stuff. Like the video. That really helps out. And together, baby, we are going to heal. More to come. What's New Wednesday? More to come on Wednesday. I will see you soon. Love, guys.